Namaste. Welcome back. Today we have another beautiful episode to work. Challenging the basics. The many times we don't pay attention for those basics to correct. Once the basics are corrected, the whole practice changes into the new level. Today we'll look in all those basics, how they're challenging us to work in the asana mode. First and most simple one is Sukhasana. Just a preparation work it is. Just sit comfortably. You can do a easy pose or a simple crossed leg pose. Whichever is comfortable for you, pick that up. And making sure spine uplifted. And make sure no stress on the knee and no stress on the neck. Then just watch your breath for a few seconds. Now your observation, see which part of the body connect to the floor. There are few parts of the body connects to the floor. Just find them out. Buttocks, maybe your ankles, certain part of your legs, including certain part of the thighs. Just sense them. If the right side and left side equally supports or not. Check that. Very good. Then watch the spine position. See, it's very simple and very easy, but you can still recognize there's a mild difference between right and left. This mild difference has to be brought into the complete center, gives us an amazing relief from major stiffness. Watch the breathing. It's light, it's free flowing. Now with few gentle blinks open your eyes. We'll do a light twist here. Spine remain uplifted. Softly bring your left hand over your right knee. And take your right hand just behind your back. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale and gently twist. Inhale and extend it. Exhale and twist it. One more. Inhale and lengthen your spine. Exhale and twist it. That's beautiful. Stay there and 2 more breaths. No stress on the shoulder, no stress on the neck, spine uplifted. That's beautiful. Slowly release your right hand, left hand and back to center. Now take your right hand over your left knee. Left hand behind your back. Now when you are doing this, see you have an equal amount of mobility on left side too. Or sometimes right side has a more mobility, sometimes left side. Are you able to find any difference then now? Inhale and lift the spine. Exhale and twist. Inhale and lift. Exhale and twist. Inhale and lift. Exhale and twist. That's beauty. Now stay there without stressing your shoulder, neck or knee. 2 long and deep breaths there. If comfortable, look over your left shoulder, otherwise look straight ahead. Never stress the neck or knee. Just few breaths. See the upper back reaction. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Twist on the waist as well as the shoulder blade and upper back. Smoothly release your hands. Now, with the hand support, take the knees off the floor and extend the spine. And stretch your legs straight ahead. And lengthen the spine. See, back drops a little bit. Use the hands to get a good lift there. Give light movements on your toes. Make sure the heel to the hip is active. In case back dropping, keep the knee little soft to extend the spine better. Then smoothly rotate your ankle a little bit. Feel and rotate. It releases the major rigidness from the ankles, knees and hips, and reverse. 3, 2, and 1. That's beauty. Slowly bend the knees, cross the legs. Softly come over your knees. Called Vyagrashwasa, the tiger breathing. Sometimes it's also called cow and cat or cow and calf. Sometimes cat and camel. There are different names. But like we always growing with the tigers, we call tiger breathing. And as you inhale, drop the back and raise the head. But no stress on the neck. Exhale and raise your back and drop the head. Inhale and arch your back, which helps to release the rigidness from the hip, lower back, neck and shoulder, but no stress on the neck. Exhale and pull the belly, lengthen your spine. Inhale and arch your back. Exhale and raise your back and drop the head. Nice stretch on your back muscles, shoulder blade, upper back. Very helpful for releasing any kind of rigidness from the back and neck. Inhale, exhale. One more. Do your own speed. It's also very helpful. People suffering from cervical spondylitis or lumbar spondylitis. Also people have a sciatica and also the back pain during the pregnancy. In all these conditions, this asana is very helpful. Once finished, slowly bring your legs together, sit back on your heels and stretch your hands. See, there's rich circulation to the head. A nice stretch on your back muscles. In case you have any heaviness on the neck, you can also take your chin on your palms. Whenever you're dropping the head, if it is any pressure and heaviness in the neck, you can do this variation. Then slowly stretch your hands straight ahead. Smoothly come front and lower on your belly. The next one is a one we worked on the breathing part before. We will just checking the work on the backward, how challenging when we're working in the all the basics. Just few breaths first. Inhale and lift the head. Exhale and go down. Good. Breathe in and raise. Breathe out and release. Breathe in, arch back, light contraction on the pelvic floor, toes pointed. Exhale and come front. The 4. Inhale, lift and arch, roll the shoulder, no stress on the neck. Exhale and release. Inhale and come up. Now, in case anyone have abdominal hernia or hernia on the disc or disc bulge or any kind of serious back pain, should avoid. Also during menstruation, avoid the next variation. And also people having a high blood pressure, heart related problem also, still work on the Bhujangasana, breathing few more times, but don't take the next challenge. Others, just take your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers, roll the shoulder, just for 30 seconds. Toes pointed, keep lifting your chest higher. Smile on your face, breath is smooth and long. In case high blood pressure, heart problem, any problem abdomen related or recent surgeries, or should take it easy, or a disc bulge or hernia, should avoid completely this. Just 30 seconds, come on, keep breathing. I know the back works so good, very helpful to overcome the people suffering from hunchback or a back curvature. That's beauty. That's 30 seconds. I know you love this position and you enjoyed the challenge. So, little bit release your hands and just try to bring the hands behind your head. Please don't force. No stress on the neck. Remember, no stress on the neck, just 30 seconds. See the extension of the side. Breath should be longer, breath should be deeper. If anyone have any health issues, please take it easy and just do Bhujangasana breathing few more days. Keep breathing. Others, little bit longer. We finished already 20 seconds, just 10 seconds more. Come on. See the back reactions. The shoulder blade, upper back, spine, thighs. Beautiful. Slowly release your hands. That's good. That's completed. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Remember, this is with just 30 seconds each we did. That is has to be increased up to 3 minutes each. And this will take the chance of your hunchback or scoliosis, or always keep the back solidly strong. And your issues with the forward bending will be minimized also. The next challenge is a Shalabhasana breathing. It's also a little bit more challenging than the Bhujangasana. Let us look into that. Once again, remember, this is also very basic practice. Take your palms under the thighs, chin down. In one of the previous classes, you remember we worked on this, but we didn't challenge ourselves. Now we are ready for, after quite a few weeks, to experience the more deeper work of it. So as you inhale, smoothly raise the chest as well as your thighs. Remember, in case you have back issues, neck issues, heart related issues, and any recent surgeries, please avoid it. And always make sure you have a very weak back. Work a lot of Shalabhasana variations. This is already you know. At least play with the Shalabhasana breathing, which we do the first few. Just watch that. Inhale and come up. That's beautiful. Exhale and release your thighs and chest simultaneously. Inhale and raise your chest and thighs. Light contraction in the pelvic floor. Exhale and go down. That's beautiful. Inhale and raise the thighs. No stress on the neck. No stress on the knee. The knees are straight and active. Exhale and go down. 4. Inhale and lift the chest as well as your thighs. That's beautiful. Exhale and release. Remember, anyone have any health issues, please continue Shalabhasana breathing few more times. Others will try to stay around 45 to 60 seconds now. Come on. But remember, if it is too difficult, too challenging or painful, immediately go back. Don't force yourself. And also remember, after around 15-20 seconds you are exhausted, please take it easy and gradually develop yourself. Don't fight with it. Whoever comfortably able to take it, please join with me. Others keep breathing and lifting and releasing. Inhale and come up. That's beautiful. Focus on the tip of the nose. Thighs are raised. Beautiful. Keep breathing smoother and longer. This is a strong work on the back muscles. Thighs are pulsed down. Shoulders slightly roll back to keep a good expansion on the chest. Yes, we have finished 20 seconds, guys. Keep breathing smoother and longer. In case any strain on your respiration or on your back, please go back immediately. Others, we've finished 35 seconds now. Just 10 seconds more. Come on. Smooth and long breathing. Just 45 seconds only. Superb. Watch that. The reaction from the back, thighs, respiration. And more than anything, your mind. The mind is so quiet throughout the practice. I don't know how many of you observed. That's why whenever you take these basic challenges, you can easily keep your mind within you. It can't run everywhere. And body also can work within that comfortable limits. Now, take your hands next to the chest. Bend the knees. Softly sit back on your heels. And stretch the hands and forehead down. It's called Shashankasana. It's a quick relaxing
asana. Release the major stress from the back muscles, shoulder and shoulder blade. And you can see the rich circulation in the head. A regular practice of Shashankasana prevents the migraine and tension headache. And whenever you're exhausted and tired, few minutes of quick relaxing in Shashankasana, recovery takes very quick. Slowly scroll the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Sit back on your heels. Just watch those changes on your face and head region. The difference on your respiration. These are the few basics of the back bending, and those are still actively challenges you. And from here we'll try few forward bends, which is very basic, yet they works a lot. Quickly take a look. What we need to do, stretch your legs first, and if you're ready, you can also join me now. Stretch the legs straight ahead, the feet perpendicular, and hands on the sides of the body. The heel to the hip is active, feet perpendicular. I know someone having a stiff hamstring or hip, back drops completely right now. What to do in this condition? We are trying to make the back straight with the hand support, then lot of work on the arms and shoulder. To avoid that, what you need to do first, bend your knee, but make the spine straight. Get a good extension on your trunk, pull a belly, and breathe mostly from the chest and clavicular. It feels good. Without compromising on the length of the spine, slightly slide your heels as you progress, but don't force. Wherever comfortable, you can keep the leg straight, but do not lock the knee and do not raise the heels. Stay here. Breathe through the chest and clavicular. The lower abdomen pulled in, pelvic contracted. Few smooth and longer breath. Each inhalation, the sides of the body well lifted. Just watch both the hip bone resting on the floor. One side of the body pulls, recognize that. It works more than the other side. In basic asana, we have to work on those small details. How body pulls one side, how body loses its control. Once we fix here, all the challenging asana become much easy for you. Now, without disturbing much, keep the heel to hip as it is, hip to the head as it is. Just raise the hand straight up. What you have to remember, there is no stress on the neck or shoulder. Fingers just facing the little space between the fingers, the palm facing each other. The sides of the body well lifted. In case you have a stiff back or the hips or hamstring, back may drops. If this is the condition, bend the knee and lengthen your spine. Keep extending your sides of the body, but no stress on the neck. Neck is remain well relaxed. Breathe soft, breathe long. Just a few breaths. Okay, in case you have a lot of challenging to hold here, it looks so simple, but remember, you have to hold here, it is challenging. But keep lengthening the side. That releases the major stiffness from the back muscles. Whenever working with the desk, normally what happens, our back hunches a lot. These basics fixes that. Believe me, you work consistently for few weeks, these basics takes out completely. That works on the back muscles and the spine actively, and release the rigidness from the shoulder and shoulder blade. You can stay anything between 1 to 3 minutes here every day.
Then once you finish, slowly release. In case you have a solid difficulties here, to make this easier, we have one more technique. Just quickly join here. What we need to do, slowly lower on your back. Keep the feet perpendicular. Raise the hands over your head. See now, from the heel to the head or heel to the wrist, straight like a line or a stick. Then bend the knees, bring the thighs perpendicular. If comfortable, smoothly raise both legs up 90 degrees. In case you have a back issues, neck issues or high blood pressure, please don't raise the legs straight. You can just stay with bent knee, or just avoid it completely. Others can stay there and see the position now. The feet comfortably placed, not pointed. Heel to hip as straight as possible. Pull the belly, pelvic floor, the sides well lifted. Exactly that Urdhva Dandasana, the different direction here. It's called Urdhva Prasarita Padasana or leg raised position. And doing this will help you to reduce the stiffness from the hips, hamstring and lower back, and gives a solid work on your abdomen organs and strengthens the core and lightens the leg. And after a long hours of sitting in chair or in a traveling, this can release the heaviness of the circulation from the legs. Also very helpful for people suffering from varicose veins to reduce it. And more than anything, it helps a lot to reduce the excess weight on the lower abdomen area and thighs. Okay, if you are comfortable here for around a minute, then you have a little bit more challenging work here. Again, remember, it's very basic. Release the hands, release the legs around 45 degrees, lift the trunk around 45 degrees. So it's very simple. In case you find too difficult, you can bend the knee, no problem. Initially a little challenging, bend the knee, it's okay. It's called Navasana, the port pose. See the amount of work on your thighs, on your belly, on your back muscles. Initially try around 15-20 seconds. Once it's comfortable, try up to a minute. Few times a day. The legs become so light, back becomes so strong, belly solidly good. Anything you eat, it makes you to digest. And if it is done well, then come back here. This becomes so easier and releases major rigidness from the shoulders, shoulder blade, back muscles, hips, thighs. Each inhalation get extended. That done, whoever has a difficulties to go forward bending, all the techniques fixes you. Believe me, all the technique, right from the beginning, the tiger breathing or Vajrashwasa, till now what we did, these are the technique to make your forward bending become so easier and releases major rigidness related to forward bending, minimizes. Now, if you're good, keep extending your leg and grab your big toes if you can. Keep lengthening your spine. Remember, if in case it's difficult, just bend your knee a little bit. But don't compromise on the spine or back muscles. Light contraction on the pelvic floor. A lengthy spine. No stress on the shoulder or neck. The control from the lower abdomen and pelvic floor. Breathing majorly happens on your chest and clavicular. Sides lengthen. Feels good? Make your legs little by little straighter and straighter and straighter. But in any condition, don't raise the heels. Heel to hip, remain active. Knee can be maintained soft, not a problem. But engage the pelvic floor and lower abdomen. Feels good? Start pushing the elbows slightly wider. That allows your body to travel more front. This is one of the powerful asana to calm down the mind. Every exhalation you can go a centimeter by centimeter or millimeter by millimeter. You can start building up front. Whoever has a difficulties to go front, you can start from here
from this, you can start from here, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, 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 then you reach here. And once it's good here, a little start traveling more. Remember, if any pain comes on the lower back, immediately stop. Don't force it. Any pressure comes on the neck, immediately stop and keep lengthening your spine. When you lengthen the spine, the neck pressure disappears. Any pain on your lower back, come back and stop immediately too. Then, if it feels all the way good, if you are comfortable, start going little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. You may find first day. You may not find first day. If you are not able to close at all, work regularly this sequence between 3 weeks to 3 months. I'll challenge you. You will reach your forehead to your knee. It's not that difficult, but only it needs little time. When you play with this combination well, that really takes you into the position. Little, go down. Yes, beautiful. Slowly bend, friend. As far as you can. Only within your comfortable limit. No stress on the lower back. The sides are well lengthened. Beautiful, beautiful. Just a few breaths. Whichever variation you're comfortable. Go as far as your comfortable limit. Each exhalation, little more. Make sure no pressure on the lower back. If too painful on a hamstring, keep the knee little soft, no problem. But keep lengthening your spine. This is one of the powerful asanas to calm down the mind. You can see the amount of work taking place on the abdomen organs. This helps to release the fatty liver, indigestion, constipation, the irritable bowel syndrome, irregular menstrual cycles. One of the powerful practice, if practiced regularly. Now, without rushing much, stretch the hands, friend. Stretch the hands, friend. Inhale and come up. Smoothly raise it up. Get a good extension. But no stress on the neck or shoulder. The sides are well raised. Exhale and release your hands. Now, we'll just touch opposite here. What do we need to do? Take a forearm distance here. Between your hip bone and your wrist. Where your elbow there, you bring your wrist there. Close to where the placement of the elbow, the wrist reaches there. Between the wrist and hip, an approximately forearm distance. Once you're ready with it, roll the shoulder and expand the chest. Roll the shoulder and expand the chest. Bend the knees. Take a foot distance away from your heels. And keep the feet an approximately shoulder distance wider. This is called Chatushpadasana or tabletop pose or balancing on the four limbs. Here, just expand it really well. Light contraction on the pelvic floor. Push all your weight into your feet and push the hips up on the air. Raise it really well. Extended trunk. If comfortable, drop the head. In case you have any pressure on your wrist, elbow, shoulder or neck, immediately come back. And keep raising the hip and extending your sides of the body. If comfortable, drop the head. But remember, any pain or stress, immediately come back, don't force. If you are able to stay, try to stay here anything between 45 to 60 seconds. That should be gradually developed. Never force to do that. Breathe soft, breathe long. Work with every single breath. Feel your last breaths. Inhale long and deep. Exhale smoothly. Beautiful. Slowly release your buttocks first. And softly stretch your legs. Smoothly release your hands. Gradually roll on your back. Just stretch the hands on the sides, palm facing up, eyes gently closed. Let the entire body relaxed. The entire body relaxed. With the whole body response to your inhalation. The difference during exhalation. Inhalation, the whole body floating up. Exhalation, entire body shrink to the floor. Inhalation is full of energy. Exhalation, deep relaxation. See how beautifully the entire body relaxing. Mind is totally quiet with the complete changes. Slowly bring your legs together, hands on your side, softly bend the knees, smoothly turn to your side, gradually come to seated, smoothly come to seated. Minimize your movement, eyes remain closed with the total quietness. The reaction from the spine, back muscles, hips, hamstrings, both legs, arms, respiration, the beautiful changes around. The practice of this challenge between forward and backward can make you deep grounded into your asana practice. Majorly takes out stress from the spine, back muscles, hips, shoulders and neck. Slowly take your hands behind your back. Exhale and bend front. Inhale and come up. Release your hands. Gently rub your palms. Cover on your cup. Feel the warmness on your region. Drop your palm on your cheek and give gentle finger massage on your eyes. With few gentle blinks of your eyes and look straight at your hands. Dhanyavad. Always remember, you have to play with your practice, not to fight. I know these are very basics. You might observe they are challenging too. It all depends how you approach them. But when you playfully develop these practices, they all become your strength. Not only physical, mentally and emotionally, they will make you really strong. And releases a lot of small things we are holding inside physically, sometimes mentally. And you might observe that each breath challenges initially, then it becomes smoother. That releases major blockages and gives us a lot of freedom. Enjoy your practice. See you back soon. Thank you.